In my past videos, I have talked about just start. I mean, you need minimal equipment and you can do this for $0 to get started. Well, now that you're a little bit more comfortable, it's time to step it up. If you want to see more growth on your channel and faster, you have to step up your game. You can't keep it at just that very basic, minimal stuff. It's great to start, but now you really want to boost your channel. So I am going to tell you just how you can do that. Hi, I'm Darlene, and this is Heartfelt Creating Over 60. I have had some experience with YouTube for the past couple of years. I have another channel called Heartfelt Crochets that is doing well, and I have started this channel to share what I have learned to help you grow a successful YouTube channel. So if at the end of this video you have found it to be helpful, then please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So you have to work a little harder now. Here's how. 1, do more research. Research is vital when it comes to having amazing content. A little bit less off the cuff. I mean, your ideas that come right off your head, the top of your head, sure, it's good to start with. But people are looking for a little bit more in a video than just off the cuff stuff. Do some research and don't, become robotic about it. Still be your authentic self while you're talking about it. But just by you knowing what you're talking about shows that you have researched it. So just be sure to dive in a little deeper on your research so that you know your stuff. 2, film your B-roll. It's okay if at first you go ahead and you find different shots from other apps or other paid photo websites, like for example Adobe Stock, Storyblocks. There's so many good ones out there, and though they are great, it would be better if you started filming your own B-roll so that people can actually feel like they're coming into your life, whether you're reading a book or making a cup of coffee or preparing a meal. Whatever it is that you're actually doing, film it and make it part of your video. So film your own B-roll. That'll step it up a lot. Number 3 is be sure that your phone or your camera or whatever it is that you're filming with is set on 4K HD. You want the best quality, high definition video that you possibly can film. You don't want all of this real pixely looking stuff, kind of looking like a snowy screen like back in the day on TV before we had high definition television. You want it to look as crisp and clear as you possibly can for the viewer's experience. Number 4 is your audio. You want to make sure that your audio is just as good as your video. Even better, because sometimes if they can't see you very well, as long as they can hear you clearly, they might stick around. If they can't hear you and they have a nice crisp picture, I mean, it's not going to do any good unless they know how to read lips or they have the closed caption on. I mean, audio is definitely up there of the 2. And number 5 is in your editing, okay? Edit out all of the ums and ands and so's. Some of them are okay, makes you look natural. But when you are hesitating a lot and going, so, and then there's just a lot of ands, it just seems a little unprofessional, and they might get a little bored or a little annoyed and they'll click off, and you don't want that. So make sure to edit out all of the excessive ums, ands, so's. And if you put all of these 5 things combined together that we just went over, you are going to have a high quality video. All right, so you worked a little harder on all of that. Now it is very, very important that you have systems in place. You don't want to just be all over the place and, okay, I got to do this and I got to do that. And oh boy, did I forget this? And then you end up, you know, getting it all finished and you go, oh crap, I forgot to, and oh, I wanted to. And if you've already uploaded it to YouTube and it's already started to get some views, there's not a whole lot that you can do about it unless you want to create another video about it later. The 2 most important systems to have in place as far as I'm concerned is have a daily schedule. I have this little calendar book that every day I write down exactly what it is that I have to do, which content that I am going to be researching, and make some notes for what I want to do that day so that I don't forget anything. You can go ahead and you can schedule your days ahead if that's what you would like to do. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I find that if I schedule out my day the night before or the morning of, that's when it works best for me. So just figure out what works best for you and schedule out and plan your day. The second system that you need to have in place is a content calendar. However you want to do it. I have a calendar on my desk in front of my computer that I write down what content I want to film on a certain day. And I also have a spreadsheet that has a bunch of content ideas that I can go down through, and I can pick and choose which ones I think that I want to schedule for the week and even schedule out for the month. If you're really brave, you can go ahead and you can schedule out for the next 3 months. And as long as you think that you can stick to what you've scheduled, great. I myself, I don't think that I can stick to any more than 2 to 3 weeks. So I won't schedule my content on my calendar any further out than that. But those 2 systems, I believe, are the 2 most important. You have to schedule out your day and you have to have a content calendar. Okay, so now you need some tools. What tools do you need? Well, if you're doing research and you want to save some time, then AI is an amazing tool for you to use. Okay, definitely utilize AI as much as you can into your content. Throw in some inspirational sentences and paragraphs of what exactly you are looking for and what you need help with. And AI is absolutely amazing in helping you research certain topics for videos. They can even help you write out a script if you want to. And I say they because I'm talking about more than one. The ones that I go back and forth with is ChatGPT, Claude, and Grammarly. And the reason why I bounce back and forth between the 3 isn't because I find one to be better than the other. This channel here, I find ChatGPT and Grammarly to work best for, and my Heartfelt Crochet channel, I find Claude to be best for that content. So go ahead and play around with those 3. It's an amazing tool that I highly recommend that you use in creating your content. The next tool is your editing software. There is a lot of excellent editing software out there. I mean, I hear a lot about CapCut. I haven't used it yet. There's Filmora 14. That's what I use. There's Adobe Premiere, DaVinci Resolve. However, I hear that those are a little bit more difficult to learn. They're not like for very, very basic beginners. So I would recommend CapCut or Filmora if you are just starting out. And then the next tool that is really important is your graphic design software. And the most popular out there is Canva. And that's the one that I use. And that is the one that I believe most content creators use. Yes, there's other graphic design software out there. And if you research it, you'll find them. But I highly, highly, highly recommend Canva. They are absolutely amazing. And in my opinion, is the only graphic design tool that you will need for anything that you want to create. So here is where I'd like to ask you to leave a comment below if you have any of these systems or these tools in place, and let me know what you're already using. And if you're not using these, let me know which ones you are going to give a try or have decided to start using. Okay, so you have done all of that other stuff. You got your systems in place, you got your tools in place, but none of these things are going to do you any good if you don't have the right mindset. You can't just pussyfoot around like this lazy little cat that is just slowly moseying around everywhere. You have to step it up, go all in, get rid of any and all distractions that might end up taking you away from what you are in the zone for. As Sean Cannell, my mentor, says, lock in, zone in, and get it done. You may not want to. It might be one of those days you're going, oh, I just don't want to film today, or I don't feel so good, I'm really tired. If you want this to be a successful YouTube channel, you have to have the right mindset. Zone in, lock it in, no distractions, get it done. Plain and simple. You'll be glad you did. I want to go over some YouTube analytics with you as far as YouTube's potential growth over the next 6 years. This is awesome. So don't think that YouTube is going anywhere anytime soon. Now is the time for you to get serious. I also wanted to add it would mean a great deal if you would help support my channel so I can continue to provide these videos for you by simply buying me a coffee. I will go ahead and I will put the link in the description box below. That will direct you over to my Ko-fi account, and you can buy me a one-time coffee or you can buy me a monthly coffee. It is totally up to you. So who knows? You might be the one that I give a shout out to for buying me a cup of coffee. Since AI, viewers have started to see their views go down. And even the ones with the really big successful channels have noticed that their views have gone down significantly. Some 50%, some even 70%. But I was watching Sean Cannell's Think Media podcast this morning, and he stated that the YouTube creator economy, and this is not quoting him, Okay, I'm paraphrasing here. The YouTube creator economy is expected to grow 4 times what it is now by 2032. YouTube is currently bringing in roughly $250 billion and is sharing it with you And by 2032, we'll be up to $800 billion. So get serious, you guys. Put out exceptional content that people are looking for, valuable content that helps them solve a problem or answers their question. Get it done, you guys. Be sure to check out this playlist. It could have a lot of videos in there that you might find helpful in growing a successful YouTube channel. So until next time, bye.